Yep, Sky Chase Act 2. Let's start a new video here. It's a sub-game. I like the way they even, like, call it a game, you know? It's the Star Fox Assault section, I was going to say. Or the Lilat Wars section, I guess you could call it as well. I was watching someone do a speedrun of this, of Sonic Adventure. Speedruns of the Sonic Adventure games are really cool, by the way, if you've never seen one. But I was watching someone do, like, a speedrun of this game, and apparently something which I never knew, like, in these, like, Sky Chase zone sections, you can just, like, for the most part, like, for the first one, you can pretty much just stay in the top right and never get hit. And, like, for almost the entirety of this one, it's the same thing. They showed that off, and it's crazy. I was like, what? I never knew that before. But then, like, there's a lot that I don't know about these games, Sonic Adventure and Sonic Adventure 2. I feel like there's not as much to know about Sonic Adventure 2. Because you don't have, like, that open world aspect, I guess. But, like, Sonic Adventure 1, like, I feel like there's a lot that I don't know about this, you know? And I'm not gonna, like, make a secret out of the fact that this isn't the Sonic game that I know the best, you know, compared to, let's say, Sonic Colors or...
You know what you're doing.
Or, yeah, I hope he knows what he's doing. He crashed a plane not too long ago. Oh my god, Tails! Stop! What are you doing? Oh my god, Tails, you have no regard for... You have no regard for human life, I was gonna say. Oh my god. But yeah, like, they're like Sonic Adventure speedruns. Like, if you've never seen one, go watch them. They're like crazy, the stuff that they do. In terms of like skips and stuff like that, they're insane. And the like blind jumps that they do, like, and if you've played these games, they're not necessarily the easiest to control either. Like, they're not the easiest ones to control. So that just makes it all the more impressive when you see them, like, let's say jumping into oblivion, and then like falling into nothingness for like what feels like an entire minute, only to like fall at the end of the stage, only for like to dodge like 10 kill planes, and then to make it to the end, to the goal ring at the end of the stage. It's crazy impressive. But yeah, Sonic Adventure, like, I don't know this game inside out. I feel like it's just because I play it like so. Well, obviously Slippy's here to tell us how much health we have. How much health the boss has, actually, is what I mean to say. But yeah, whoa, okay, that was a bad one. What was I gonna say here? Try and get in another shot while we're at it. There we go. I feel it's just because I haven't played them as regularly, you know? I feel like all the other Sonic games, I've played them like multiple times. And Sonic Adventure and Sonic Adventure 2 are like the exception to that, where I've played them just like sporadically throughout my life, you know? So, but yeah, we're changing that. We're probably like 60-70% of the way through Sonic's storyline, which is insane when you think about it.
Alrighty, we're in.
Alrighty then!
The egg carrier.
Whoops.
Tails, what are you doing?
What's that?
There's no landing gear in this mode.
What?
Oh my god, tool time! More like fool time! Oh god.
Wow, this thing is really huge.
Tails is just there with his wrecked
No time to
plane.
talk now. We need to find Amy.
You're right, my
Tails'
friend.
face?
Here we go.
Here we go! It's like Gaston and LeFou. Let's go! Oh! Am I just gonna die on the egg carrier? I'm just gonna die on the egg carrier. No, I hope not. The, what was I saying? I was talking about something. Yeah, it's crazy to think, like, we're probably, like, about 3/4 of the way through Sonic's story. There's another little bit to do. It's not just,
Don't get too many ideas, you fools.
it's not just a straight shot to the end by any stretch of the imagination, yeah.
Get a load of this.
There we are. Oh, I've been waiting for you to say that. Ooh, say it again, Dr. Robotnik. Makes me feel all dirty. It's not like a straight shot to the end by any stretch of the imagination.
Did you see that?
Yeah, just like your plane changed shape, Tails.
Darn. This makes it harder for us to get to the bridge.
I hate it when he doesn't listen.
Oh,
I bet you weren't expecting this. The only way you can get to me is through the sky deck. I doubt if you can figure this one out. Oh yeah? Well, I'll show you. Bring it on.
I think we can take it. It'll be fine. I know this feels like it's the end of the game, but it isn't yet, so don't worry. I know, that's why I went up here. It's like I went up here to get to the sky deck. It's like, this is the way to the sky deck. It's like, yeah, that's why I'm going here. But yeah, Sonic's storyline is definitely the longest of the other characters. Thankfully, Amy's is probably the shortest. Of all of them. I think probably Amy's and Big's, like, are probably the shortest storylines. Oh, checkpoint. I'm so glad we have a checkpoint like 5 seconds after the start of the level. Amy's and Big's are the shortest storylines. Like, I'm thinking like Amy's storyline will probably take like 3 videos. Is what I'm envisaging. Those like jumps make me nervous, I swear. This level in Sonic's story probably has like the most challenging platforming, you know, but if you can get through this, you can pretty much get through anything. We'll be fine. But yeah, and then like Knuckles and Tails' and Gamma's storylines are probably, I would say, they're not as short as, what the hell was that? They're not as like short as Amy's or Big's, but they're pretty short, you know. I'd say they're like about half the length of Sonic's storyline, maybe 2/3, you know. Again, I'm glad that they went away from this this style in Sonic Adventure 2, and my plan is definitely to LP Sonic Adventure 2 as well, after LPing this. Maybe not immediately after, maybe we'll do something small in between, but I definitely prefer I definitely prefer like the way that they've done the story in Sonic Adventure 2, where it's like, okay, do you want to do the hero path or the dark path? I feel like that makes the most sense from a story point of view as well. You know, in this game, like, I feel like, whoa. In this game, like, I feel like when you're doing the other stories, like, some of them are quite similar. Like, some of them are different, you know, like I think like playing Big's storyline or Knuckles' storyline are quite different, but you end up just like seeing the same things just from different perspectives, which can be kind of cool, I suppose, but, you know, at the end of the day, it's still kind of like doing the same thing. Whereas like in I like that in Sonic Adventure 2, you just have like, you see each character's element of the story as it happens, rather than like going from the very beginning every single time. Like the way that this game does it is like you play Sonic's story, which kind of pretty much gives you like an overview, like the most kind of like the clearest overview from the start to finish of the game, and then each of the other storylines are kind of like, okay, well, this is just like stuff that was happening while Sonic wasn't there, kind of, I guess. So it doesn't feel as interesting. Whereas I feel like in Sonic Adventure 2, when you do like the hero storyline, and first you're like Sonic and you see what Sonic is up to, and then you get to play as Knuckles, and Knuckles has his rivalry with Rouge, and then you're Tails, and like you see how like Tails meets up with Amy, and like I feel like it makes a. Did I just like screw something? I felt like I screwed something up there. Hopefully not. Hang on to something. There we go. So yeah, like I think like I feel like the story, the way the story is done in Sonic Adventure 2, I way prefer it. Again, this is like the first time that they were trying like an adventure style Sonic game, so I think you have to kind of be a little bit you kind of have to give them did I get that checkpoint? I hope I did, because this Sky Deck level is crazy. What the hell is happening? Oh, I died! That's what's happening. I hope I got that checkpoint. Yeah, no, I did. Oh. I didn't get that checkpoint, but that's alright. Who cares? Are we like going an alternate path here or something? Like you have to be like, you have to have like a certain amount of tolerance for that, again, like considering like that this is the like Sega's first attempt at like a non 2D side-scrolling platformer Sonic game, you know, and that's not an easy thing to do. I think a lot of the time we can be like, I think when you think of like the big franchises and they're like transition to 3D, obviously you could argue that Mario with Mario 64 and Zelda with Ocarina of Time were a lot more successful. Okay, let's get this checkpoint this time, by the way. There we go. That wasn't so hard, right? You could argue that, like, Mario and Zelda were, like, a lot more successful. Am I just, like, shooting you? There we go. But I think that there's a lot to love about Sonic Adventure as well, you know? It's definitely like a unique game. Like, there's no other game like it. Like, there's no other Sonic game like it. Like, there's this game, like even Sonic Adventure 2, which is like extremely similar, has a completely different style to this. That was bad timing. Has a completely different style. So I think there's like a lot to love about Sonic Adventure. The kind of game it is, you know. And I know I've talked about this a lot, you know. I've talked about this a lot, like with varying degrees of clarity, I guess, over the course of this LP. But I don't know, there's just something that and I feel like any Sonic fan who's played this game probably like feels the same way. But there's like something about Sonic Adventure 1 that is just that can't be replicated. You know, it's just so unique. You know, between like the kind of like fact that you have like the hub world and you have like the different characters, different styles and things like that. Like, there's just no other. Whoa. Like, even stuff like this is very adventurous. Like, I feel like the Sky Deck, I said it like has like the wrong way, Sonic. It has like the toughest platforming of. Are you gonna move? Are you gonna move? It definitely has like the toughest platforming of any of the levels in the game, but it's also like probably the most impressive level between like the gravity switching and the wind and you know all the stuff that's happening so fast. Like there's a lot being rendered at the moment, a lot being done, you know. And I feel like as I say, obviously, I think Mario 64 and Ocarina of Time are more monumental as games than what am I trying to do here? I can't tell like where I am. What am I standing on? What am I fighting for? I think Mario 64 and Ocarina of Time will win the prize, you know, in like a triple threat match for the title. But I don't know, like Sonic Adventure is a great game. It's really well accomplished. It's completely unique, and you've got to love it. Is Sonic Adventure 2 better? You could argue yes, you could argue no, but I don't know. We'll talk enough about Sonic Adventure 2 when we get to that game, I guess. I'm gonna have some of my nostalgia coffee.
Is that it?
It might be. But let's check out the bridge.
Take it to the fridge. For now, though, I think that's enough for this part of Let's Play Sonic Adventure. I will see you next time when we now that we've infiltrated the egg carrier, we will see what we can find here in order to stop Robotnik's dastardly plan. Thanks for watching. See you next time. Bye now.